everybody! Welcome back to our channel, Cutie Bunny Videos! Today, Chitty's nice and cozy, and we made a fun list of DIY veggie foods to make with vegetables for bunnies. You know, they look like regular, like human food, but like for bunnies, you know, out of vegetables. See? Oh, yep. Made a nice list. Click. Yep. I'll just come over here. And yes, the first one here is spaghetti. For the spaghetti, you take a carrot, you peel the carrot, then you cut the peel into like smaller, thinner peels. That way they look like noodles. You know, like spaghetti noodles. Then, like they look like spaghetti noodles, but they're carrot peel. Then you take either a red bell pepper or a strawberry, cut into little pieces to look like sauce, and then put that on top of the carrot peels. And then you add a little bit of maybe some tiny basil leaves or a little bit of cilantro, and it looks like spaghetti. The next one, as you can see there, is a mini cucumber sandwich. You see? For that one, you take 2 cucumber slices. Like you take a cucumber, cut 2 slices, put a little bit of romaine lettuce, and then you take a red bell pepper and cut a little bit and put, and look, a mini cucumber sandwich. The next one's a hot dog. To make the hot dog, you take a cucumber, you know, like a cucumber, you cut it up, you like cut a piece of it from like you cut it in half, then you cut the end part, then you cut that half into you take that half, cut it into half again, and then you scoop out the middle part, and then after that you put a carrot right in the middle there. Then you take a yellow pepper and cut into tiny pieces and put on top like mustard, as shown, like that. The next one's a cracker pizza. For that, you just take another cucumber slice, just slice a little slice of cucumber. Then you take a red bell pepper or a strawberry, cut into little pieces and put on top like sauce. Then you take either a radicchio or a radish, like a red radish, and you cut it into tiny pieces to look like cheese, and then you sprinkle it on top. The next one, as you can see here, is a lollipop. For this one, you take a yellow bell pepper, cut into the shape of a star, then you take an apple stick, put the star on the apple stick, and look, a lollipop. Ah, Chitty got cozy. The next one is some nachos. For this one, you take an apple, you peel the apple, then you take the apple peel and lay into a bowl. Then on top of that, you take either a carrot or an orange bell pepper, cut into little pieces, and then put around on top of the apple peel. Then you take a red bell pepper or a strawberry, cut that into small pieces and put on top like a salsa. And on top of that, you can add cilantro leaves. Yep, see, like that. Yep. The next one right there is a mini burger. You see, a mini burger? For the mini burger, you take a cucumber, peel it, cut the top part off, you know, nice and round, and then you cut another piece for a bottom. Like try to cut around, and you know, maybe like not the top of the cucumber, but like just try to cut it around. And then for a bun, and the bottom bun, in between put romaine lettuce leaves, little pieces of leaves, and cut a little bit of yellow bell pepper, put to resemble cheese, and then cut another one, a red bell pepper, to look like a tomato. Right. Yep. Next, fries. For fries, you just take either a yellow bell pepper or an apple, cut into like little fry shapes, you know, like rye stripe shapes. Yep. Right. Next, we've got the cupcake. You just take a cupcake liner, take some lettuce, cut it, tear it up into pieces, and then put into the cupcake liner. Then on top of that, take 3 banana slices and layer on top. Then take a strawberry, cut into tiny pieces and put on top. Looks pretty cool. And nice treat. Yep, a nice treat. Right, Steve? A nice treat. Click. Okay, next we've got a taco. For the taco, take one nice big leaf of romaine lettuce and put some stuff inside, like try to put a little bit pieces of bell pepper, maybe some celery pieces, and some cilantro, right? Maybe a few cucumber pieces, you know. Next we've got cheesecake. Ooh. For the cheesecake, cut a nice big slice of banana, then cut a smaller slice of apple for the base. Okay, for the dripping, the drizzle, take a little bit of strawberry and a little bit of water, put into a smoothie-nator blender, and turn it into that juice, and then pour that on top of the banana, and then take a rest of the strawberry, cut into smaller pieces, and put on top like a topping. Yep. Okay, next, boiled egg. Alright, first you take a radish, peel off all that radish, then you cut a slice of the radish, the red radish, right? You cut a slice of that, and then you take a yellow bell pepper, cut a small circle of the yellow bell pepper, put on the radish slice, and looks like a boiled egg. Alright, for more, yeah. Next we've got ice cream. For ice cream, take a banana, cut into more big slices, then cut those big slices in half, then put 3, or I think 3 together, like that. Then you make more strawberry drizzle, take a little bit of strawberry, a little bit of water, put in a blender, and then pour that on top. Then take little pieces of strawberry you cut and also put those on. And if you want to resemble some whipped cream, you can either take some radicchio or some more red radish center, and you can put on top to kind of look like whipped cream like that. Okay, next we've got a snow cone. For this, you might want to use something more, a more clearish vegetable. So maybe like celery. So you cut the celery into kind of chunky pieces. And then you make some juice, liquidy, colorful juice with the berries. Use blueberry or strawberry, put in the blender, and then pour on top, and it looks really cool like that. Next, we have the Alfredo pasta. Just tear up some romaine lettuce, put a little bit of cilantro pieces on top. Looks like Alfredo. And pancakes. Just peel some more apple. Just peel the apples. And then layer the giant apple peels on top of each other. And then make some berry juice, pour on top. And then add 3 blueberries on top and some more strawberry pieces. Alright, that's all. Those are a bunch of bunny DIY veggie foods to make for your bunny. Yeah, because they can't really have people food. So we can make them bunny veggie DIY food. Oh yeah, zooming out. Click. Zooming